Yep. Water. Another ship? No. Oxygen multiplier. How do I... Gotcha. So I need to go explore over there. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh, like that. Here, far from scrutiny that love to make us forget our humanity, our hopes and destinies. Whatever happened in the past, we are still humans. We should be allowed to dream at night. We won't live like scared animals forever. Think the same. If you yearn for something else, for more, for future, join us. You'll find us under the rocky trees. Like rats, we live in the sewers. Search there. Looks like someone had had enough of the company's shenanigans. That. That. That was a good haul. So it sounds like that area to the far right, they might be in there somewhere. That's already a lot of stuff. Right here, that's kind of nice. I can see a good amount of waterfalls from here. Nope, I sure can't. It turned off. Got too far away, but it still looks like a lot of this could flood, though. Looking at the ground. Hmm. I get to find out if I remembered right or wrong. We're just going to drop a bunch of this off. Quick. Wait, how much are 150? I mean, the 400 might be nice. Yeah, this is all it. I'm gonna bet there's nothing out there. Out, out, out. So this looks nice, but I don't get a waterfall. I like my waterfalls. Let's poke our heads over in this area. I mean, in all fairness, those kind of look like rocky trees. Oh, that's... How bad are you? 150. Yeah, I knew this was... I'd rather... We'll clean this little section here. I get a ding? No. I'd rather go work on the quarry first, or that other tree area. You gotta be kidding me. How much does it take to clean one air, get one little ding? So it does look like sabotage, like the underground resistance. We're not going to tolerate the company exploiting us, or the fact that we're planet keepers, you know, using that our sentences against us. And they just ended up trashing everything, probably killing themselves. We leave 1, 2, 3 those here. I want that. Well, Let's head on back. I'll double check up here. The full. Ooh. There. Okay, so that was I don't mind switching out uranium with a super. Like I said, they could be over there too. And I don't know how much goo is in that side. But what, we got 150 there. What, 150 back in the other place. No telling how much is still left in the center since we got to keep working our way down. I'm really gonna want to be around all these waterfalls. I don't know if it also depends on how much of this area floods. That's huge too. Oh, that's right. We got here too to clean. And I forgot to see where the destruction stuff is. I don't know. Underneath, it could be here too. No telling where that resistance could be. I'm just gonna call it the resistance. Or I guess renegades? They could be renegades too. Ooh, doo -doo. Guess the good thing with me keeping everything small out here is when it is moving day, it ain't gonna be horrible. Oh, that really? mind? Let me clean up. Put the nugget in here. I need a water. Forgot I'm supposed to be drinking the... Okay. We need a microchip. Wow. 2 aluminum. Silicon. And then we need that iron and silicon. And there's our tree bark. Looks like we came back to start upgrading just in time. Here, iron. You look like iron. I doubt we're going to be doing that. How are you looking? Huh. It actually... Put shadows down here. That's neat. I don't remember doing that. At least I got some algae, though. But I don't have that, do I? I knew I was missing that. Classic. Yeah, I don't have the rocket yet, so I can't. All right, either way, we got it. Biomass screen. Got the iron. Still taking ahead pretty good. All right. I'm gonna move anyway. Do I have to? Oh, I don't have bacteria. I know I don't have any bacteria samples. 3 algae, 3 water. fertilizers. One super and a sulfur. Ooh. There. Better than nothing. At least it's here. At that. It's coming up pretty good. We can upgrade those two algae. So I need an extra nugget. Two supers. All right. Nope. Two supers. You're not going to carry. Oh, no. One super. All right. Magnesium is there. The water is there. I need two nuggets. Two fertilizer. A nugget and a fertilizer. I'm going to get two from here. Yes, I got to get one more nugget. Let's. Three, two, and one. I don't have enough for that. All right. Only got one of those. I'm not even growing mushrooms at the moment. All right, put those back. We're not. I can upgrade one. We'll go upgrade one. Which means I'm going to need to build brand new water cleaners for that new area. Because I'm going to need to shift the bulk of my operation out to there. Actually, I might be able to, because that's an eggplant. Something unlocked. What did I miss? Not you. No, I got that. The plant rocket. Water. What do we need for this? Probably going to be a rocket, two super, three tree bark. Okay. One rocket. Two supers. All right, 2 supers. Let me put this up before I accidentally eat. So it's a rocket, 2 supers, a fertilizer, which I think I've used them all. Bark seed and a lerma. 3 bark. Let's get this up. 3. Rockets are more important too. They don't take up any room. They give me a massive multiplier straight off the bat. All right, we need a... You need to hurry up and make a tree bark. Thank you. Okay, we got that. Don't have that. Matter. Go. All right, there goes the biomass through the roof. Or no, that'll up the oxygen through the roof. All right, so the oxygen, we can actually see it ticking again. It's still going to take forever to get to 63, though. At that. Here a while. That so I can keep track. Tier 2. Don't I have a tier 2? Oh no, you're just a flower spreader. And then tier 2 food grower, the 35 ton, which should be really helpful. Because I actually should have a lot more food growing than what I've got. Actually, I'm up enough mushrooms, beans at the moment. I can afford to, and I've got leftovers for space food. All right. I think that's going to get us for today. That's pretty good upgrade. I think we did pretty good. Let me read the, let's see. I think you're saying if you yearn for something else, for more for your future, join us. You'll find us under the rocky trees. That's got to be that place to the right. So I think we might just do a huge move day. And move everything out to that one area that's just real close to that center area. And then I can always move again later, but I'll use it as my main storage area if nothing else. Now, most of this stuff will stay until I'm ready for it to be upgraded. Then we'll come out here, tear it down, move it back, and then upgrade it out there. But at least I'll have some storage, and I'll work on getting a few drills too. So what's it take for drills? Yeah, and I'm out of super again, aren't I? I've got one super, that's it. Wow. All right. And one explosive thingy. I could get another heater going. Wait, I need to get energy 120. Oh my goodness. I can't even do that. I need to get one of these out there so I can get that water clean. What we're going to be building. At least one of them. Then I can bounce this around. I've got this. I could tear this out and just upgrade it from here to here. Oh, that's what I could do with this. All right, hold on. One of that. You and you, right? Wait, I thought I brought back a bunch of rod. Wow, I'm out of uranium. All right, never mind. Yeah, before we do that, I'm going to have to get power fixed. Because that's even 60. So yeah, I got to... Wait a minute. Did I even do a power... I didn't even do a power booster on this stuff. Takes 50. Takes 2 explosives. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Keep forgetting. 500. Yeah, you're fixing a ding, and then it's going to be a while for the grower. Yep, there's the ding there. What do you... Oof. What was I missing? Fertilizer was the algae I was holding on. And the eggplants. All right. Yeah, I'm not growing enough. All right. If I get a chance tonight, let me save. Then I'll start moving stuff. What's it take for you? Oh, the super alloys. Yeah. This is going to be a pain. I'll try to get some of this done. No promises. If I get respectable amount done, we'll probably work on this tomorrow. Or we'll take a look at something else if I'm not happy. And we'll... At least if I get stuff thrown down respectively where I can start moving day, that's a completely different ball game. But just running around collecting stuff, I can do that in a lot of other games. But this stuff is going to be ticking, so that does help. All right, so we're at 25%, so that's not bad. Purified water, the veget, yeah, and this is, I doubt this is going to move all that fast. All right. But I do have new stuff to look at. So we'll see about that tomorrow. Because there's always, besides the few things I want to look at and been meaning to, there's also always patches. Like I know Xenonauts 2 just had their next milestone thing put out. Let's see, there's someone else that just did some stuff too. I can't remember who all. The Dwarf Fortress doesn't count because that's the balancing stuff. I've got 2 other new ones to look at. We might relax with one of those or even make it just a relaxing day before the weekend. We shall see, because there's always chances for patches. So until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day. Good afternoon, whichever the case might be. But until then, I shall see you all on the flip side.